Good morning, market snipers. Welcome back. This is Jesse. Getting started right at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Used to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or at least every day that the stock market is open that we would do a live stream. I committed to that for 1 year back in September of 2023, but wasn't sure if I was going to keep going down that path as far as like doing the live streams every day, because it does take a lot of energy out of me. And at the time, I didn't have a newborn. Is she still a newborn? We're at 15 weeks. I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. Newborn-ish, right? So, but as time was going on, hey, if we weren't getting 50 likes, if we weren't getting 100 likes, if we weren't getting 1,000 views, which we're still getting 1,000 views, but if we weren't smashing the like button, helping me help you, help me with the algorithms, then I was going to start scaling back, and that's what we did, right? If you want me to get out of bed and do a live stream, smash that like button. If you don't, then don't. That's up to you. But for me, I've already cut back to Tuesdays and Thursdays. Next week, planning to do Tuesday and Thursday. And then the following week, probably won't do too much. Probably need to get caught up on sleep. Yes, I'll have the nanny here in the house with me, but the wife will be heading out of town for, was it 3 nights, 4 nights? I don't know, for work. And so it'll just be me, daddy daycare at nights once the nanny leaves. And so I'll probably need to get caught up on sleep with naps or whatever during the day. But that's not next week. That's 2 weeks from now. So next week, Tuesday and Thursday, we'll be on it. If you're new to the channel, awesome, welcome. And if you're returning, even better, good to see you back. The first half of the live stream will cover Bitcoin, the altcoins, the indices like the NASDAQ, SP 500. We'll take a look at the dollar. Still bullish, hit 3 out of 4 targets so far. Gold, maybe. The VIX, kind of flat today. Everything's a little bit flat today, so we'll take a look at everything. The second half of the live stream, early bird gets a worm, and if you put in all the details, I'll chart your request for you. Let me know what the ticker symbol is. Let me know if it's crypto or stock. That way, if I can search for it, I can search for it quickly, and we'll keep the live streaming. So there we go. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. On Thirsty Thursday, right? Thirsty Thursday. There we go. So, what's going on with Bitcoin? Not much. It had a sell signal yesterday. We posted about it yesterday that there was a pending sell signal, right? So, had a sell signal, and the trending dots are still continuing to trend downward. That's the daily chart. The weekly chart is still putting in lower highs and lower lows. Too early to say. It's currently holding on the green trending dot on the weekly chart as of right now. So we'll see if it finds support or not, or if it's going to continue downward. We'll find out. We will find out. We don't have a magic crystal ball. Otherwise, we'd all be billionaires, right? What else? Or trillionaires, right? There we go. 2 weeks, 2-week chart still has the red trending dots trending downward. Price is below the trending dots on the 2-week chart. And the last 2-week candle closed back below the trending dots. So this is a newer 2-week chart, a 2-week candle. And the next one doesn't close for another 11 days, right? It's every 2 weeks. Get it? Got it? Good. Right? Again, we've been talking about this all the way since June 2024. There's an RSI sell signal not seen since, what was that, April or May? April 2021. Yes, there was an epic bounce. Yes, it took a long time to play out. But yes, price did come all the way back down to the 200-week moving average after the RSI sell signal and after RSI reached above 85. And then there wasn't another RSI buy signal all the way until February 2023, right? All the way till down here. So RSI sell signal, the trend was changing, and then another RSI, then an RSI buy signal over here. So it doesn't happen very often. There's an RSI buy signal over here. What was that? April 2020. RSI sell signal. RSI buy signal March 20. February 2023. And now we have an RSI sell signal June 2024. So take that for what it is. 3-week chart. Where we at? Pending MACD bearish crossover over here on the 3-week candle. Will not close until the 21st as well. Again, RSI sell signal July 2024. We've talked about it. We pointed it out. RSI sell signal May 2021. Price ended up coming back down, retesting 200-week moving average. Is this time different? I don't know. RSI buy signal over here. I'm just pointing out what I see on the indicators that I stare at every day, all day, every day is what I stare at. Chief diaper changer reporting here. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. Obviously, this is for educational purposes only, and hopefully we have a little bit of entertainment along the way. Like making fun of me for my pronunciations of your name and or too big of words. What else? RSI sell signal, price came back down. RSI buy signal in March. The higher the time frame, the more lagging it is, but also the more the trend is becoming stronger and stronger in a certain direction, right? So there's that. What else? Let's look at the monthly chart. Monthly chart had a reversal candle November 2021. Price came back down the 200-week moving average. Bitcoin had a reverse candle on the monthly chart in April 2024. There's even long-term bearish divergence getting picked up on the indicator, right? Then we'll find out if price will come back down the 200-week moving average. There's many reasons on the higher time frames of why it could. Doesn't mean that it will, but it has in the past. Is this time different? It's always possible this time is different, right? Things change, the markets change, the markets adapt, blah, 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 blah. But the daily chart is still currently bearish as of right now, still trending back below. We talked about this buy signal, that it was below the trending dots. So most likely it will get sold off, right? And we pointed out, just as this sell signal was above the trending dots, most likely it'll get bought up. This buy signal is below the trending dots. Most likely, it's still not 100% accurate, right? Most likely it'll never be 100% accurate unless you put in so many different settings, and then it just doesn't produce enough trades, right? So, especially for the higher time frames, but you had a buy signal below the trading dots, and price went lower, right? Sell signal above the trading dots, price went higher. Pending buy signal below the trading dots, price went lower, right? So there you go. There you go. Buy signal below the trading dots. Will price go lower? Well, it already has since that buy signal. Price has already gone lower. So we'll see how it plays out. 2 out of the 4 targets to the downside. I got lazy. I didn't draw any target boxes. I had freestyle drawn them, and then I went back and looked at it, and they're pretty accurate-ish now. So if price is going to go higher, you would the probabilities have increased that, we could see target 3 or target 4 be hit first, then maybe price would put in a lower high, and then continue upward after that. But based off the higher time frames, these longer term targets to the downside are still valid in my opinion, right? So my opinion only. If you've got reverse candles on the monthly chart, you've got RSI sell signals on the 3-week chart, RSI sell signals on the 2-week chart, weekly chart, still the weekly chart. Yep. Daily chart is still bearish. These are all possibilities of price going lower, and we'll see. We'll try to be on the right side of the trade to the best of our ability and continue to sniper with the markets together. 11 minutes in. Let's get going. Let's keep going. Let's see. Bitcoin dominance. I haven't looked at this one for a few days. Bearish divergence. Let's clean this up a little bit. Hit target 2. Bearish divergence. Is this a lower high over here? Question mark, right? So is that bearish divergence followed by a lower high breaking down from the upward trend line? Price is currently back down below the trending dots. Could see maybe we'll see a little bit larger bounce on the altcoins while Bitcoin dominance comes down and and hits maybe target 3, target 4, right? It's possible. It's possible. I'm not saying alt season, hashtag alt season since 2022. I've seen so many large accounts call alt season since 2022. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Alt season, hashtag alt season since 2022. Oh my God. They got over 100,000 followers. They got 200,000 followers. Alt season, all season, all season. And then 2023 comes all season, all season, all season. 2024, all season, all season. It just gets exhausting. I just got, I just choose not to follow them, right? Before we keep going, let's warm up the trigger finger over here, helping me, help you, help me. Let's see. Let's go over here and smash that like button. 6 likes. Come on, we can do better than that. What else? What else? What else? There we go. Could be anything. Could smash the like button, hit that repost button, and throw in a quick emoji or a comment over there. I would appreciate it. That would be awesome. Kelly's got more viewers than I do as of right now. We'll probably pass him. Maybe not. Maybe he's gaining more. He's doing more and more every day. But friendly competition over there. He doesn't know that we're competing. Let's see. What else? Dollar. We'll look at that. We talked about it. We covered at the bottom. Bullish divergence was regaining the 200-week moving average. Closed above the more aggressive downward trend line. Then had a buy signal. Hit 1, 2, 3 out of 4 targets so far, right? We covered all that. We've been posting about that since October 1st. Nothing is surprising. The snipers over here. Ethereum. So I can see if Bitcoin dominance retraces down to target 3 and target 4, I could see Ethereum coming up, hitting this confluence area, filling that gap at $3,000, right? It's possible. So we'll see what happens. Solana breaking down. It would have been a double arrow if it got back above there. It didn't. It got rejected. It would have been a bigger arrow over here if it got it back above that downward trend line. It hasn't. All it has done so far since the bullish divergence is break out and hit 4 out of 4 targets to the upside. That's it. Then it got rejected. I don't know what I'm doing over here. Can't remember. What else? What else? So as of right now, it was a bullish divergence. Price came back up, hit 4 out of 4 targets, and then started to break back down on Solana. Sand, similar thoughts. Never hit target 1. Never hit target 1. Yet. The targets are still valid. I know, sounds crazy. Targets are still valid in my opinion. If it takes out this wick over here, then I'll remove those targets, but I'm going to leave them on. Uh, I wouldn't, me personally, I wouldn't wait for it to get stopped out. If price is pumping up, try to move the stop loss to break even. And if you get stopped out, you get stopped out. And then you wait for the next one. You get in, let it pump up a little bit. I mean, it doesn't look like much, but even on this last one, it's up 16% at one point. But move the stop loss to break even. And if there's a sell signal, maybe you lock in a couple percent, 5, 10%, whatever it is. And then just wait for the next one. Wait for the next one. Near, same thing, hit 3 out of 4 targets to the upside, had reversal candles, right? So if you took this breakout over here, wherever it was at, you're up 40%. After the reverse candle, 33%. Start to break back down. At what point do you start to lock in profits? Maybe your stop loss is moving up to break even. Maybe you're waiting for another sell signal, right? 12%. So swing trading, right? If you're good at the buy signal, you better be good at hitting the sell signal as well. Make sure you have a plan. Are you taking some of the profits at target 2? Are you taking some of the profits at target 3? Are you taking some of the profits at reverse candle? Are you waiting for the candles to close back below the trailing dots? Whatever it is, whatever your strategy is. On recorded coaching, we talk about multiple strategies, and you just have to decide what's best for you. Because you're the one trading, right? You're the one trading. What else? So that's near, had that the last sell signal over here. Filecoin never hit target 1 as of yet. Bullish divergence. Takes out this wick over here. Those targets are no longer valid. But if you took this again, if you took this breakout over here, right, and you're up 17%, and it starts breaking back down with the candle close, are you locking in that 6%? Right? Are you locking in that 6%? You just have to know what your plan of attack is, right? All the negative reply guys out there. To my knowledge, I don't see too many negative females like post negatively on my charts. Maybe they're just silent assassins over there, but the negative males, the negative reply guys, right? Oh my God, your indicator, blah, 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 blah. It's like, well, the indicator was meant for visual purposes, not just to be, it was built based off of my strategy. I didn't build a strategy off of someone's indicator. I built a strategy and then visually help uh, make this indicator to be very, very similar to the strategy overall to help visually and help learn it faster, right? Because it helps when it's visual. So it was built based off of my strategy. So there's that. What else? What else? What else? What else? So there's 60 plus hours of recorded coaching over there that you could learn the strategy and stuff like that. Take a deeper dive, and then those are started to be recorded way before these indicators were built, right? Not way before, a month or two, a couple months before I started recording those videos, a couple months before, and then started building indicators based off of like feedback. It's easier to kind of learn visually, all that stuff. But the indicators have grown since then and gotten better, in my opinion. And so I like them. Mana only hit one target so far. Algorand, one target so far twice. Cardano, one target so far twice. Dot, no target so far. Still currently valid as of right now. AVAX, one target so far. Chainlink, almost two targets so far. Fetch, two targets. 2 out of 4 targets so far. Rari, nothing. Let's switch gears over to NASDAQ, right? NASDAQ. Will NASDAQ get back above there? Possibly, right? Possibly. Currently flat right now, Will it make a new all-time high? It's possible. SP 500 made a new all-time high. SP 500 is above there, but the relative strength is not. So something to keep an eye on. It could continue to put in bearish divergence. It's possible. Continues to put in bearish divergence, and we'll see how it happens. But as of right now, uh, still currently bullish. Still bullish on the daily chart. Still making new all-time highs over there. Same thing with the Dow Jones. Similar thoughts. A little bit different though is the Russell 2000 has a pending sell signal. Uh, very similar to Bitcoin, right? Very similar to Bitcoin. So a little bit of a quick recap of history lesson from 2021, November 2021. Bitcoin and the Russell 2000 started its correction first. And then it was about 2, 3, 4 weeks later, NASDAQ SP 500 started its correction in December after Bitcoin and the Russell 2000. So it's interesting. You got the Russell 2000 and Bitcoin having sell signals and pending sell signals going in the opposite direction. You got the NASDAQ SP 500 making new, well, NASDAQ's not yet, but SP 500 Dow Jones making all-time highs as of right now, putting in possible bearish divergence. So who is right? Who is wrong? One is lagging. One is leading the way. Who is what? What is what? We don't know. But since we've been trading Bitcoin and watching all this stuff for we were trading it back in 2021, we have a little bit of history to pull from. We have and we remember that the Russell 2000 and Bitcoin was correcting first in November 2021, had bearish divergence, started correcting, and then the NASDAQ and everything kind of followed after that. So there's that. The Russell 2000 dollar. It's hit 3 out of 4 targets to the upside so far. We talked about it. We covered it. There's bullish divergence down here. We mapped it out way back here. Way back here, we mapped it out. And then we talked about price getting back above the 200-week moving average. That's a positive if you're bullish on the dollar. Then we had a candle close back above this more aggressive downward trend line like we talked about earlier. And then we had a buy signal. Target 1 was hit. And then double arrow over here, breaking out this less aggressive downward trend line, and then target 2, target 3, so on and so on. Could let the trending dots kind of catch up, as I mentioned to Salamandran earlier on my post, on his comment, and he was saying it's trending towards target 4. Yep, absolutely. And all I said was it could consolidate, letting the trending dots catch up, possibly. First, but maybe not. Maybe it goes right to target 4. So gold. I mean, gold is due for a correction. I had a nice run. February 2024, it was at $2,000. That's a nice run for gold. That is a very nice run. I don't know, what is that? How many candles is that? From bottom to top pivot point. 225 days. Right? 35% gain on gold. That's a pretty nice run there. And you got the 200-week moving average all the way down at 1950. Well, those are old targets. Old targets. Only hit a couple. Hit 2 out of 4 targets to the downside. Almost retested the 200-week moving average over here. This is the SMA. Probably hit the MA and most likely the EMA, but looks like it didn't hit the SMA. But so I would consider that hitting the 200-week moving average. even though it doesn't, even though it didn't on the SMA, but it's been since October 2023, and it was below it back in November 2022. So it's pretty far extended away, right? It's pretty far extended away. It's due for a correction, right? And there is bearish divergence still all the way back, right? So bearish divergence, right? Let's see the weekly chart. Weekly chart has bearish divergence. It's not getting picked up on the indicator, but this is bearish divergence on the indicator as well, on the weekly chart. Not the indicator, the weekly chart. That's bearish divergence, right? Longer term on the weekly chart. So it's overdue. It had a great run. Doesn't mean it's over. There could be additional bearish divergence. Could just, consolidate and then make higher highs, consolidate, make higher highs. It takes time to play out. But as an awareness, there is bearish divergence. It is overbought. It is overdue for a correction, right? It is below the trending dots. It is below the upward, more vertical upward trend line. And there's a lot of reasons for it to come back a little bit, right? Pullbacks are healthy. If you're ultra bullish on gold, you don't want it to be up only because you probably want to add more to it. But if you're swing trading it, when would now probably be a good time to take profits, right? So just be aware of all that. What else? What else? What else? Okay, keep going. Wife texted me. Just double checked it. Take a quick glance. VIX flat, right? Still bullish on the daily chart. Still bullish on the weekly chart. Still bullish on the 3-week chart. This trend line looks a little different because it's drawn on log. And it's still pending a buy signal for like at least 3 months. It might have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 7 months. I can't remember. You have to go back to old live streams, or if you remember, put that in the comments. Wow, no comments today. Interesting. Maybe my comments are turned off. I don't know. No, because I commented. No requests, no comments, making my day easy peasy. Pending buy signal on the VIX. The last buy signal produced big moves up. It was a pending buy signal back in August, and it pumped hard. There's a gap at $36 left open from that gap over there. Magnificent 7. Let's take a glance. NVIDIA still ultra bullish on the monthly chart. Still bullish on the weekly chart. If price takes out that wick at 141, those targets are no longer valid. Currently still is. However, it's the weekly chart, right? So broke out of there from there. And then the targets are still valid unless price goes above there, right? So woo battling. Let's see what else. Meta still bullish on the higher time frames, right? Still bullish as of right now. Amazon still bullish. These are the weekly charts. Microsoft is still bearish on the weekly chart, right? So it had the bullish divergence, had the reverse candle, possible lower highs. Still currently bearish on the weekly chart. Tesla, choppy chop chop. Been chopping around. Has not made a new all-time high since November 2021, right? Put this low in over here, January 2023. And it's just been somewhere in between, right? If you look at it, you're basically like, mm, that's kind of like the middle of Tesla, right? All the way back since 2020. So just sideways. Yeah, there's huge spikes up, big spikes to the downside, but really it's kind of been like within that range of let's see, 167 to 300 since 2020. So there's that, right? So big spikes to the upside, big spikes to the downside, and just depends. Like if you've bought any Tesla in that range since 2020, you're not positive or negative. You're probably very close to break even, right? Probably. Now, if you bought up here, you're negative, right? If you bought up here at the top, like probably a lot of people did, you're down 42%. If you're the few that bought down here, then you're up 100%, right? So it really depends on where you bought. But yeah, it's basically in this range, except for you've got like a deviation up here pretty much, and deviations down here. It's pretty much been in this middle ground for over 4 years now, right? 4.5 years. You got the perma bulls up only, right? You got the perma bears down only. And reality is it's somewhere in between. And that's why I like being a swing trader, because you don't need it to go to the moon and you don't need it to go down to zero, right? You can swing trade the crap out of it the last 4.5 years and do a lot better, in my opinion. I mean, if you have the skills, you can control your emotions, all that stuff. Um, you can swing trade the crap out of it and outperform what it's basically been doing the last 4.5 years. Apple still holding on, right? Still holding on. So we'll see what happens. We got the arrow up, following that trend line, and we got the arrow down if it starts to break back down, right? Still watching the 200-week moving average over here. Has not been retested since January 2019. We'll keep an eye on it. Google, we drew this out back here. Drawing out crazy price action possibilities. Maybe it puts in the head and shoulders. Could take a long time to play out. Who knows what happens? But still currently bearish right now. We don't know if that will play out or not. I just leave it on for fun. SPY, VIXOM. What else? What else? Sniper Top 40, which is now the Sniper 10,000. Rivian, still bearish over here, right? Still bearish. This is my handy dandy TA, all the way over here. So still bearish. Still bearish. Got the arrow out over here. The higher probability play, right? More aggressive over here. What else? Still currently bearish on HUT, daily chart, Bitfarm, Marathon Digital, all had sell signals. CLSK, Iris Energy, we gonna make it. Cypher Mining, no sell signal yet. Hit 1 out of 4 targets to the upside. Riot currently still bullish, holding above the trending dots right now. Hive still bearish. MIGI still bearish, still dropping. Wow. Had a heartbeat and it's flatlining. That's what it looks like to me. Veritone has hit 2 out of 4 targets to the upside so far. Wow. Alex Welch, first comment of the day. Yeah, we can take a look at it. 2 out of the 4 targets of Veritone AI. It's an AI stock play. High risk, high reward. Aggressive asset. It pumps hard. It dumps hard, right? 2 out of 4 targets to upside, and then we'll see what happens after that. Lemonade. Is it finally going to find bottom over here, right? Is it going to find bottom? Had bearish divergence. We talked about it. There's a gap up here. We'll keep an eye on it, right? We'll keep an eye on it. Move this arrow back up over here like that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens on Lemonade. Also a high risk asset, right? It's not AI, but they incorporated AI into every aspect, I believe, per internet sources. Even their, I think they even claim that they have their online underwriting, which takes like, I don't know, 5 minutes or whatever to underwrite you for insurance. It's an insurance, right? 35%. Last time I checked or I read that 35% of all customers are millennials, or it was under the age of 35. Yeah, so that's millennial, I think. And they've incorporated AI into every aspect of their business. So it's kind of an AI stock play, in my opinion. It's insurance, but loaded with AI. Loaded with AI. To my knowledge, I don't know. What else? What else? Anything else that jumps out at me? Oh, people are finally waking up over here. George, hello, hello, hello. Pancho, should I attempt it? My pronunciation's so bad. I don't feel like getting made fun of. Good morning, Pancho. There we go. Too tired for that. The baby's winning. The baby's winning right now. George, XRP is holding up equipment. Sure. What else? What else? 37 minutes in. Lemonade. Anything else that jumps out? Yeah. The ETFs, right? The ETFs are here. The ETFs are here. The ETFs are here. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. A lot of gaps down here on the ETF. A lot of gaps down there on the ETF. A lot of gaps down here in the ETF. It's a different market now, right? It's a different market now. Paper Bitcoin is full on here. Do you think they will let price go higher without like coming back down? I don't think they will. So we'll see what happens, but they probably want to fill some of this and possibly even retest it and or go lower. They probably want to do that with all the ETFs, which impacts Bitcoin, before the next move up, right? Blame they. Don't blame me. Blame they. Who are they? You know, whoever's running the ETFs, whoever's got all the money in the ETFs and the CME groups and all that stuff. That's they. Right? They all look the same. They're pushing it in a direction that they want it, right? There you go. Gap filled. Woohoo. What else? What else? They will probably want to go higher at some point, but they may want to push it lower first. MicroStrategy. It's going to be a double top, possibly. Some of the perma bulls out there were celebrating. Careful. Could be a bull trap. Could be a double top. Could be didn't take out the wick yet. There was a reverse candle yesterday. So there's that. Remember, on the higher time frames, there's still an RSI sell signal. On the higher time frames, there's bearish divergence, right? Bearish divergence. Bearish divergence getting picked up, right? So be aware. Be aware. Price could be coming back down the 200-week moving average. Maybe it continues to pump first, but eventually probably be able to pick it up much lower. The talking heads, we'll talk about it going to the moon, right? The macro quote unquote experts probably talk about it going to. Well, you guys are starting to get the requests in late, so I'm probably only going to cover like a couple of them, to be honest. Like I said in the beginning part of the live stream, early bird gets the worm. So getting in requests after the 30-minute mark, I probably won't be covering all of these because we're trying to get through all the charts, and I'm already running out of steam over here. So probably not. Early bird gets the worm. Alex was still late, but he was the first one, so we'll definitely cover that one. So we'll see, and maybe XRP. What else? What else? What else? 10-year yield. Ultra bullish on the daily chart as of right now. Had that bullish divergence. We talked about it. We covered it. PayPal. If you're swing trading PayPal, there is bearish divergence, probably due for a correction shorter term, like on the daily chart. But all other timeframes minus the monthly chart are currently bullish. So it's kind of so the way I look at it is it's buy the dip season for PayPal. However, if you're in a swing trade or you're trading options, whatever it is, then it could be looking for a pullback. Pullbacks are healthy. And so that's my viewpoint on PayPal. SoFi, currently bullish on SoFi. Coming in close to the 200-week moving average, starting to become a grown-up asset since September. I think that's about it. I think that is about it. What else? Palladium, huh? All right, we'll look at Palladium. Higher time frames. Got it. Palladium. There we go. We'll just select that one. Yeah, bullish on the daily chart. Could be finding bottom here, right? Could be a double bottom. Could be a higher low. Could be a higher low. Has not retested the 200-week moving average since November 2022. It's overdue for a retest. Doesn't mean it will. But if you look at the weekly chart, the higher time frames like you're requesting, again, could possibly be the bottom in February. Could be a wick lower, taking that out, but a higher low on the candle closes. The weekly chart is bullish. The daily chart is bullish. 2-week chart has a pending buy signal. Had a buy signal. 2-week chart is bullish. Trending dots are starting to trend back up. 3-week chart, probably not yet, but getting closer. So you got the 3-week chart back above the trending dots, but still has a little bit of work to do. Probably not on the monthly chart, but it is back above the trending dots. This could be the first monthly candle close back above the trending dots in a very long time, right? There's a candle close up there, and you can see kind of like back over here, right? Similar area, back above over here. So the higher time frames are starting to flip back around. It took time for the ship to get turned around. You can see it was going through this bottoming phase since November 2023. Here we are almost 1 year later. It takes time for the ship to get turned around. Alex. XRP. Okay. Let's get back on the daily chart. Where is XRP? I got it on here somewhere. Where is XRP? Pretty sure it's on here. If I can't find it, I'll just search for it quick. Let's see. What else? What else? All right. I'm over it. Okay. Let me search for it. XRP. I should have just did that. Oops. There we go. Yeah, I knew it's on here. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. But where? I don't know. Alex, you got it. You're welcome. Thanks for putting in all the details. Palladium, PALL. That helps with me search for it. All the details, like the higher time frames, all that stuff, it makes it easier for me. So thank you. Thank you for doing that. George, XRP is holding up quite a bit. Please, can you look at the targets? Thanks. It's currently bearish right now, George, on the daily chart. It's currently below the trending dots. Could be flipping around though, like you said. Maybe it's putting in a higher low, right? Maybe a double bottom over here too. So we talked about it when it was breaking out over here, got rejected, all that stuff. And then got another arrow over here. This is the fake out. Take some people out. And then this will be a higher probability over here if it starts to break out again. I think I have longer term targets on here. I don't have shorter term targets on here. So from longer, I put that back. Longer term would look like something like that. So, but it's got some work to do, right? It's got some work to do. Still below the trailing dots on the weekly chart. Still bearish on the weekly chart. Hit 2 out of the 4 longer term targets so far. Those targets are still valid because it was based off of not taking out this wick over here. So, some point, still expecting those targets to get hit. Never a guarantee. So that's why I'm a swing trader and like to lock in profits. If I haven't traded XRP, I don't trade XRP. I think it pumps and dumps too much. So it's not for me. I don't trade XRP. And I'm not worried about all the narratives out there. If something's that great out there, eventually I'll catch it on a swing trade and that'll be good enough. So that's that. But notorious pump and dump. Notorious pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump, all the way. It's too pumpy, too dumpy for me. Pumpy dumpy. I'm not trying to convince you, Pablo. It's not my God. It's not my God. But yeah, it's 100% intertwined with my trading strategy and everything like that. So if you don't think it's that great, I'm not trying to convince you. I don't care what you think, honestly, Pablo. I just show you what I see, and based off of the obsessive amount of hours and the obsessive amount of chart time and the obsessive amount of back testing and the way that I personally use it and the deep rabbit hole that I've gone down, I use it, right? So probably being used in ways that you don't see in books, probably used in ways that others don't. I've had several experts tell me that what I'm talking about is wrong. They got 20 plus years experience, and I'm like, I don't care. So I don't care what they think, and they've been proven wrong. They sold courses, way before I ever, had recorded coaching. They sold courses and told me I was wrong. I'm like, well, the way that I'm using it on certain things, you cannot read it in a book. You can't find it in a book. So I disagree with you 100%. Not trying to convince you. I don't care. But it's not my God, but I use it. Remind me next Taco Tuesday. I'd say remind me tomorrow, but remind me next Taco Tuesday and be early. Sorry, Pancho. Daniel San, I appreciate everything you are doing for us. I'm always in the replay crew and really appreciate when you go on rants because it shows other factors, not going into trading. Yeah, got plenty of those on recorded coaching too. Plenty. We talk about not just the charts, talk about psychology. The live crew that we recorded all those coaching videos back in the day of 2022, it's still all relevant. And we talk about mindset. We talk about emotions, psychology. The live coaching crew back then, because I stopped doing it in 2022, live coaching exhausted me. I've set it up for 1 hour sessions Tuesdays and Thursdays with the group, and that group would go like I would record like hour and a half, 2 hours on some of them, even though I said 1 hour, and unrecorded we went like 3 hours on some of them because I always try to outperform what I was charging, and I told them because they became my cyber buddies, right? Because we spent so much time together. Uh, I told them, I said, either I'm going to have to charge you tens of thousands of dollars. I charge them $199 a month, right? Either I'm going to have to charge you tens of thousands of dollars, or I'm just going to cancel live coaching. So I didn't even give them the option to pay more. I just canceled live coaching. So because they became my cyber friends, and I don't want to charge cyber friends tens of thousands of dollars, so I canceled live coaching and haven't done it since because it takes up too much time, energy, and I was working on other things. The cat is out of the bag now, but I didn't talk about it. I would just do a wink, right? I was working on other things. I thought a better use of my time was to build tools and strategies and things that could possibly change my life in more ways than one. I'm not giving you all the details, but hence the 2+ years in the making. I needed to free up more time, and live coaching was taking up too much. All those recorded coaching sessions are still available. 7,500 to 8,000 Discord chart posts that I've done are all still available over there. You can search my name, pull up every single post. I don't delete any of them. It's all still there. You could learn everything, but you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. You got it. You got it. You got it. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I think that's about it. What is Bitcoin? 60,400. Uh-oh. Breaking news. Breaking news in real time. It was already doing this the other day. It was a pending sell signal on the weekly chart last week. Again, this week. So breaking news. There wasn't earlier. Oh, good time to wrap this up because I'm getting parched over here. I need more water. I ran out of water. I should have gotten more, but that's all right. Pending sell signal on the weekly chart over here on Bitcoin. So we'll see what happens. Could be getting back below the trailing dots. Too early to say. The daily chart is already back below the trending dots. So we'll see. We'll see. One thing I could think of, if this was going to be a bigger correction, right, and continues downward to hit lower targets, I could definitely see trapping some more people in, whether it's like this, right, and comes back down, or this, and all the permabulls put in the higher low again crew, right? Maybe it pumps all the way back up, right? Epic bounce, and then comes back down. So it could take time for all that to happen. But of course, it is breaking down right now. So if it doesn't find support at these two target areas, that's why I have that bigger arrow down over here. So will it find support at target 3? Will it find support at target 4 and bounce and or put in a higher low and go? Or is it going to break down from there, retest longer term target 2, and then see if it comes back down to target 3? Zach, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back. So with that, thank you for all of your support. We're right at 55 minutes. We're going to call it here. We will see you on Taco Tuesday. Next Tuesday will be the next live stream. Planning to do Tuesday and Thursday next week. And then after that, probably nothing for a week. just because of wife will be out of town, and it's just gonna be me, the baby, and then the nanny during the day. So I'll have to probably take naps when the nanny is here 2 weeks from now. Uh, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, daily chart is bearish. Weekly chart is bearish. Thank you for helping me help me with the algorithms, smashing the like button. And we'll continue to sniper the markets together to the best of our ability. With that, hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks, Zach. Appreciate it. Adios.